The Onyx Lord combines the power of the gravity spells and weapons to create unique combos, such as attracting enemies with gravity well, then repelling them with the weapon skill. I use the same combo on my girlfriend. I attract her with my charm, then repel her with my stinky farts. Without further delay, let's start with the stats. 50 vigor will give us a great amount of HP, 21 endurance is the minimum needed to mid-roll while giving us enough stamina to attack when we have the opportunity. 52 strength and 37 intelligence will give our weapon great damage, while also allowing us to use all gravity sorceries except Meteorite of Astel. We need no points into Mind, Dexterity, Fate and Arcane for this build. The main weapon is the Onyx Lord's Greatsword. It has B scaling in both strength and intelligence, so by having a lot of points into these stats, we will get a lot of damage. When buffed by the flask, exalted flesh and the buff from the spirit ash, we reach 1177 AR. This weapon deals a lot of damage with heavy attacks, especially followed up by another heavy charged attack. The skill Onyx Lord Repulsion is similar to Alabaster Lord's Pull, but has the opposite effect. It repels the enemies. It deals a lot of damage on its own, but I like to pull targets in with Gravity Well for fun and a little extra damage. The Meteorite Staff is here only to boost the power of the spells by 30%. For casting, I use the Demi-Human Queen's Staff, which has 228 sorcery scaling. The headpiece I use is the Vagabond Knight Helm. The rest of the set is completed by the Zamor Armor, Knight Graves and All-Knowing Gauntlets. With the help of the Bull-God Talisman, we reach 59 poise, which is enough to withstand a light attack without getting staggered when casting. These are random pieces put together for the looks, so as long as you reach 51 poise or more, you can use anything. Graven Mass Talisman will raise the power of our spells by 8%. Dragon Crest Great Shield will reduce the physical damage we receive by 20%. The Shard of Alexander will improve the power of our skill by 15%. Bull-God's Talisman raises our poise by 33%. If you pick different armor pieces and you have at least 51 poise, you can replace it with the Magic Scorpion Charm, which raises our magic damage by 12% while receiving 10% more physical damage. Rock Sling has great stun potential and can be cast while on horseback. It is a great opener which helps breaking the poise of bosses easier later in the fight. I use Gravity Well and Collapsing Stars for pulling enemies towards me, then repelling them with the Onyx Lord Repulsion. But when it comes to dealing damage, I prefer Collapsing Stars, charged if possible, for extra damage. Meteorite is our go-to spell for dealing with big enemies. It deals physical and magic damage, so you can use the magic tier, exalted flesh and the buff from the spirit ash for extra damage, as well as the cerulean hidden tier for longer duration. The spirit ash I use is Stormhawk Din, purely for the buff he gives us, 20% bonus physical damage, stamina damage and poise damage for 30 seconds. We are strong enough to deal with any enemy on our own, so the spirit only boosts our power while diverting attention from time to time. In the Flask of Wondrous Physique, I use the Strength Knot tier for 10 bonus points into strength. The other tier is the Magic tier for 20% more magic damage. Both tiers will improve our damage for 3 minutes. Cerulean Hidden tier is also useful when we want to use Meteorite to kill big enemies. It removes the FP cost of our spells for 15 seconds, so use it instead of Strength Knot tier when facing such enemies. I use Exalted Flesh for the 20% bonus physical damage, but if you think the opponents hit too hard or you die too often, use Boiled Crab instead, because it reduces the physical damage you receive by 20% for 60 seconds. Going to 26 endurance will give you a small stamina bonus and will allow you to wear heavier armor like the Scaled Graves and Blight's Gauntlets, so you can reach 51 poise without the Bull-God Talisman, therefore permanently replacing it with the Magic Scorpion Charm. Going to 54 strength and 70 intelligence will greatly improve the damage of your weapon. It will also allow you to replace the Demi-Human Queen's Staff with Lusat's Staff for more spell damage. Now we unlock the Meteorite of Astel spell, which replaces Meteorite against big enemies. I suggest you also use Terra Magica in combination with the Meteorite of Astel for 35% more magic damage, resulting in total annihilation. The remaining points can be placed into Vigor and Mind for more health and FP. At this level, the close combat capabilities as well as the ranged options the Onyx Lord possesses makes this build the ultimate gravity build in my opinion. Check out the previous builds, don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed this build, and stay tuned for the upcoming build, the Void Archer.